Well. Why? Gotta put it down here, right? That's not right. I'm hijacking this one. This. Easy. And now, I want to do some Empire Earth this stream. I want to do some Empire Earth. I want to turn the music up as well, actually. But quiet. Settings, hotkeys. This is a different version of the game than what I normally use. You'll see in a minute. It's got a faster replay speed. Ah, that's why I can't read or count. 6, 7, 10, 9, 11. I wonder what these hotkeys now relate to. Who knows? Right. Replays. I deliberately didn't look at the time when it auto selected that. Don't know what happened. Hyper versus WhoCares. So we saw Hyper play. Saw Hyper and we saw WhoCares versus Altera. Maybe I should. We didn't see Hyper, have we? I don't think. But now might be a good opportunity just to bring up the bracket. A lot of waffle at the start of this stream. This is the bracket as it stands. There. Fuck's sake. Today's been a bit of a mess. It's appropriate that it's continuing to be. This is the bracket. Inno and Sinjil, WhoCares and Hyper, Hans and Hans and Blackened and Gavin. So presumably either Hans or Blackened played Kato, and that's the replay I've got for round 2, or WhoCares and Vexed played, or WhoCares or Vexed played Legato. We shall see. I won't bring up the group stage. If I can quickly find the group stages, I'll bring it up. Actually, thinking about it. 90% complete. Dark did post the link to the group stage. So I leave it open. I did, because I'm a fucking genius. Oh, this button. This is the group stage. We have Nico at the top here and WhoCares. So WhoCares came in second. And as did Hyper, right? Okay, so these guys are both what a stupid ass website. That's enough of that. Let's never go back to that. That's a silly place. Let's just get going with the game. Hyper versus WhoCares. We have a
battle control initialized.
We have a is it loud? Is it loud enough? Ooh, interesting spawns. Have we seen this map? Yeah, we have seen this map. I will pause it. That paused? No, pause button is paused. You can see here 133% speed. Excellent work by Dark there. Yeah, I feel like it's really quiet. Just me? Okay, so we have Hyper playing as Shadow. I'm gonna go through these all again because I don't remember them. Shadow Sect, Spectres, replace SSMs. We've seen those, I think, once. I think we've seen one. Mobile Stealth Generator, we have MSGs we haven't seen. Shadow Team we've seen quite a lot. Stealth Tank Drop we've seen kind of used, but like dropped in the player's own base. They're just kind of extra reinforcements. Alpha Comanche, seen a fair bit. WhoCares playing as Scrin. WhoCares is a Scrin player. I know that. So he's not going anymore. He did during the tournament, the group stage quite a lot. Atomizer, Leecher, Creative Card License, Film Manipulator, all of that good stuff. Let's run it. We have all of this stuff up there. Let's go. Hyper, a little bit faster. I don't know what FPS the game normally runs at. Or, sorry, not FPS. Tick rate the game normally runs at. Because when I did a couple of multiplayer games, it was definitely slower than how fast I played the campaign. That's way too loud. Right? Yeah, that's way too loud. So for some reason, the music volume just seemed really low. Hyper pushing back from this oil here. There are 4 oils? Just the 3. Just 3. One in the middle here and then one each. We have War Factories coming out from both. Hyper's a little bit ahead. This is how fast I'd want to play the game. I wouldn't do well, but this is to me looks like a normal RTS game speed. Hey, Mega. Hyper going to that hospital. Hyper doing really nicely. Hyper doing very nicely. He's gonna lose this fight badly though. Does lose the oil in the middle. Just never reinforced. Is the volume all okay? Hey, Alstar. Volume all okay now with this in the music, game music and the audio? And my voice, is it all like the right balance? Sounds good. Sweet. Cheers. Like I said, it's a fresh install. Dark added in game speed. Pretty slow, cautious game. Another ref coming out for Hyper. Eyes on both on 3 Harveys, so he's gonna have an eco advantage. Back to his 4th. He had a harvest to come out of the War Factory much sooner than WhoCares does. 5-3 right now. Hyper from Group D. Yes. Yes, I believe so. Like the one who came in 2nd place. HyperVexed. HyperVexed. Buggies doing some good work. Basically picking off all of WhoCares' scouts. Making him blind. You know, Hyper could have a massive army here, and WhoCares would have no idea. So turrets going out, which is a brilliant idea. Turret's also stopping the buggies sort of harassing over here. WhoCares now actually with a little bit of extra eco. In terms of tech, we have Screen Tech coming out. Hyper, no tech. Yeah, he's gone 2 war versus just the 1, so he's going for this slightly low tech build. Wait, no, he's not. How the fuck is he building an obelisk? Am I an idiot? Quite possibly. Maybe you don't need obelisks before temple. This fight, the leech is going to do so much. Is doing so much work. War Factory, yeah, okay. It's been a while since I played Nod. The leech are doing so much work there, and also obviously the intruders, just outclassing riflemen so much. That obelisk melting. It's not like RA1, boys. Same with Tesco, of course. And this just looked... WhoCares had a plan, and losing its scouts was not going to stop him. Hyper, bruh. Oh no, we've even got the mastermind. And there's nothing else on the map. No other counters. And that's a GG. Jesus Christ. The comms? Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. It's because the face cam is slightly lower than I normally have it. I'm used to it being up here. I have a rough idea of what the stream can see. Damn. WhoCares just looks solid.
Battle control.
Oh, one-sided. It did. Hyper looked pretty... I mean, the infantry fight at the start was a shame. But otherwise, Hyper looked like calm, in control. And WhoCares lived up to his name. So that's 1-0 for Mr. Care. Factions gonna stay the same. Ruined Kingdom. An interesting map.
Battle control initialized.
Hey, Doc. Obelisk needs comms. Heard right is experienced connection problems. So yeah. Same factions. No one's going any at this stage. Hyper again, a little bit faster. Wait, no, it's not. I can't read. Oils on this. 2 or yeah, so 2 each. Interesting that both are going for the oils furthest away from them. This is a big ass inf group. You can do damage with this. No one's got a sentry gun ready. Sorry, not a sentry gun. You know, basic defense tower. Oh wow, so Hyper's gonna try and kill this. And we'll lose his engineer. Okay, he does spot that. War factory coming from both. Hyper's war factory is going to be much earlier though. He's going to be low power though. Wait, the airstrip is $200 cheaper than the warp sphere? That doesn't seem fair. I can't rewind and check what their vision was. Nah, the engineer would have had vision of the warrior. Destroyed oils become ruins. Yeah, and then they respawn over time. Right? Or no, you just capture the oils. Yeah. Comes back at low health. But then they like respawn anyway. Destroyed tech structures respawn. I could have sworn I've seen tech structures come back to life. Where's the crush? Where's the squish? Because if you try and squish and your enemy like X's, then they stop shooting you. It's looking nice for Hyper. It's looking very nice for Hyper. Eco's the same, but he's got tanks on the field. You could hit a miner. You could hit a warp sphere. What's coming out of that warp sphere? A miner? Oh, you are so greedy. The squish. Kill the warp. Kill the warp. He's not gonna get it, is he? Is he? Maybe. Yeah, the rockets hit. Oh, yes. Good man. Good man, Hyper. Destroyed oils become ruins and neither plus 300 from the initial cap. Instead of making engineers cost 100 to capture oils, it becomes 300 since subsequent cap only gives plus 100. So cap gives engineers a 400. So what's the net increase? What's the net profit? So, WhoCares is going to capture the other oil now. Initial cap 300. Okay, so you only get the cost. You only get the sign-on bonus for capturing an oil doesn't even replenish the cost of an engineer. It's not like Red Alert 2, let's say, where you get $1,000 and an engineer is 500. I remember somebody said it's an oil is $400 a minute. It works out as more of a question of whether you let the enemy get the oil for 100 cost or 300. Yeah. And you get plus 100 as soon as you cap it. Like that's when the first tick of the money generation is. So I guess you technically get 400 when you cap. So it covers the cost of the NG. But it makes it's interesting. It makes capping them quite different to where you do get such a big get the oil for 100 or 300. No initial tick. We'll see. This is $400. So capping this. Wait, hang on. Who cares? Come on, Mr. Assimilator. Please, for science. I really want to see this, so I can't rewind. Let's just have a quick look around the map and then we'll have a look back at that simulator. I really want to know for science what's going on. Dark can confirm. So we have the grav stabilizer here for WhoCares. He has kind of stabilized. 4 Harveys a piece. Hyper. Lasers guarding his ref over there, which is nice. Plasma cannon here as well. In terms of army size, Hyper massively outstripping WhoCares here. Like cleaning up those units at the start, so valuable. In terms of production, seeing another ref come out of Hyper. We're seeing another ref come out of WhoCares. Leeches. Okay, here we go. Cash. Okay, so WhoCares is on broke. There's an initial 100 tick. Unless that was pure coincidence. The money generation gives you, it starts the second you cap it. Which is why the sign-on bonus cap money is 300 for like a non-destroyed oil. So because an engine is 400, so you get it back. FYI, WhoCares was tired playing the games, so not his best performance in these matches. He did mention it at the end of this match. Interesting. We have the Apache, level of fire support. No service depot out yet to repair. Apache is 40% health. Temple of Nod coming out as well. Another miner, interestingly enough, Hyper as well. Gonna try and sneak that miner in. Oh! Hey, Maestro. Lots of leeches. Now these things are just nasty. Ooh. Ooh. That's gotta hurt. Doesn't quite get the Storm Rider. But leeches are gonna keep coming out. Because there's sort of no counter for them. These light tanks maybe a little bit. No hard counter for them at the moment. even though it looks like they do single target damage, they actually do splash damage. See? And they're not bad versus tanks. See? Hyper just getting melted by these. Oh, 2 light tanks sneak in up at the top. Oh, we have the shadow team as well. Do you get a miner up top? We have the cyborg speed. We have cyborgs coming and the specters. This game's been we've only had 1 game, man. We've only got 1 game. We've got possibly 3 series of best of 3s, and I don't know. Thank you to Hyper for this. Sorry, not Hyper, Dark. I don't know if game 3 for these series was ever played, because it's obviously best of 3. They might be dummy games. There's your Spectre Artillery. Takes out Nerve Center. What have we got being produced? Warriors, Gunwalkers, Coalescence for the leeches. We have basic cyborgs, cyborg reapers, light tanks, and more cyborg upgrades. Cyborg upgrades are nuts. This is just looking bad for WhoCares. His eco's pretty... I don't know what... Army value's not too bad. I don't know what is his save condition here. He's gonna get scouted. Hyper has no idea where he is. Mine is gonna go down. WhoCares is going for like a GG push here. And there you have it. Hyper suddenly sees this coming out of the blue. 2 war factories. Wrath gonna go down. That's 3 miners in this area. Can he kill the racks? Does he want to kill the racks? No, he can't. All right. And there's the GG. Hyper playing strong in this tournament. Yeah. So this is 1-all, right? This is 1-all.
Battle control terminated.
Hey, Blazer. Bald? Fuck you. No, I used to have hair. Sent this picture to do for a while back. I was looking for a picture for something, and I came across this. This is I must have been 17 here. Ready? You ready? Maybe 16? Yeah, probably 16. I went for a phase of wearing like t-shirts and then a shirt over the top. All right. So, game number 3. HyperVexed WhoCares on Harmony.
Battle control initialized.
Factions, same. These guys taking each other very seriously. Hey, Hyper. Nice game last on game 2. Game 1 looks like you had a plan. You had control, and then WhoCares came in and said, haha, who cares what you think? And I just seem to demolish you, man. Like, he had 0 map presence and then you GG'd. So we have 2 oils on this map, 1 apiece. Is this one with the hospitals in the corner? No, it isn't. Even when he was tired, he was strong. Nice to know that the excuses are still commonplace in OpenRA, just like in RAT. RAT, the classic is my keyboard's broken, my mouse is broken, there's somebody who was at the front door. What else? I'm tired. Yeah, those are the classics. 2 push-ups. Okay. Oh no, we had soup on the keyboard.
Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 5.
What are they producing? Still war factories. Oh no! Who cares? What are you? A tower? Really? Oh no, nothing. Nothing. Yeah, it's a different tab. What are the boxes behind you? Oh, these are boxes of wine. They've been there for years. They're empty. It became set dressing, right? I used to have like the one on the bottom. They've got little taps on the bottom on them. They're, you know, the really cheap boxed wine. Yeah. And I sort of had one back there. Just turn around and pour myself a cup of wine or something, while streaming like in the evenings, right? Not like at 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm not some fucking drunk animal, okay? But yeah. It then became set dressing, so I've just kept them there. It also hides everything on the other side of, like, behind it. Quite conveniently. And by hides everything behind it, I mean hides the mess that is everything dumped on top of that table. So, pretty, I mean, hyper with the control. Is he playing collector? Yes. They've gone the same faction for every single game. Your liver's gonna be dead soon. Nah, mate, it's fine. I'm young, remember? I'm not 30. So I'm fine. That's how it works. He's gone into the leeches a lot. Like, it's the only thing that I've seen him use. Well, he tried to get Coalescence last game. With 45 or something? Fuck you. Really enjoy rolling them random because you can rush out one leech and do a really nasty timing attack. Yeah, he's used them very effectively. Like when Hyper only has a couple of light tanks, it's just not enough. But when Hyper's got 6 or 7 lights, that's when the leeches kind of fall apart. Okay, we're gonna get a fight here.
The artillery is going to cause some issues.
Oil goes down. Wrong screen. That's what I meant to look at. Ooh, Leecher out of position for sure there. Kill the arty. That's going to do so much damage, and it did. And the reinforcements cut off. This is just looking bad. Okay, he's got a defensive line set up. But okay, can he bait? I don't know if he's coming back from this. I don't think he is. And then, yeah, in a bit of a surprise to me, WhoCares wins, loses, I expect. Although kudos to him for fighting till the end. But yeah, you got Temple Prime coming out. Stealth tanks. Cyborgs. This base is gonna get cleaned up. $5 a.m. Oh, nuts. That sucks. Yeah. Yeah, 100% Nets. 100%. It's a and tournaments and games that mean something. Always, the other player's your opponent at the end of the day, right? Never feel pressured to... If there's no time that works perfectly, if there's a time that doesn't work perfectly for both of you, pick a time that's inconvenient to both of you instead. You know, don't let it be the case where one person is doing it at that perfect time and the other player's, you know, taking a hit for it. Try and find what inconveniences everybody the least, but the same. You got the Spectres. I mean, the Cyborgs as well. As I said, good on WhoCares for keeping this fight, keeping the game going. Typical missiles out as well. Spectre's gonna come out here and just be nasty. Shadow team. Absolutely toxic play from Hyper here. Imagine choosing a faction that specializes in stealth and then doing hit and run tactics with stealth units. Honestly, does he have no shame? Got the laser tank upgrade. Good call. That's light armor and infantry. Very good call. absolutely shameless plays. We got one war factory, 2 war factories, 6. WhoCares actually have more miners now. Yeah, fuck him up. Like, this is a testament to how good WhoCares is. Yes, indeed, I'm a scummy player. There we go. There we go. You saw him write it. You saw him write it. Wow. Yep, and the anti-inflates the tanks. Just an obscene play, honestly. Well done to Hyper. He saw an opportunity and he took it. And by opportunity, I mean WhoCares' tied state. But no, seriously, Hyper played well. WhoCares, commiserations. And that means
Battle control terminated.
if we look at that means that one of these players move forward to play sorry, that means Hyper has moved forward to play some player that I can't see. Hyper has moved forward to play Legato, which I might have. I don't know if I have it, but I might do. But we don't have we then have Demo Kitty. I'm clicking on the wrong button here. Demo Kitty versus Red, otherwise known as Black. Hyper and I played our games, but I think results still secret. I have a round 2 series. I haven't looked at it yet because Hyper said I don't want to spoil it for you, because if you see what the file names are, you'll know who won. So I don't know which so yeah, I don't know if I have. I guess I have your series. But so I will get to that. After we've done this. Just for law here, Hyper match against Legato somewhere around 0 to 20. What do you mean? Back then? Oh, you went 0-20? Like your win-loss was 0-20? Legato kicked your ass. Is that when you started using absolutely shameless, scummy tactics, like stealth hit and run? And then you broke the losing streak. You have my sympathies, Legato. But I'm looking forward to seeing how shameless Hyper can be. Anyway, we got Kitty Hands and Red Black. Let's go again with 1.
Battle control initialized.
I didn't look at the factions. So we have ooh, so both players bit cocky. Well, Kitty Hands has gone with any scrin. So Red Black knew about this. I knew he went scrim but didn't know who. Harbinger 31 gets bonuses to devastated warships, famously one of the greatest units in the damn game. Let's see how many hands decides to Oh, overlay, thank you. Let's see how many of those hands decides to build. Wait, was it? It wasn't. Hang on. I remember. Wrong button. Oh yeah, it's Legato who hates those, isn't it? It is Legato. Yeah. I remembered as you piped up. So screen. So we got a scrim versus scrim. We got a sort of faction mirror here, or race mirror. Rift generated discount. If it goes long, I didn't look at the game time. Anyway, and then red black going with well, we've got collector 73 again. Let's see if he plays it any different to Who Cares. You just call them poopinators? That's because he doesn't know how to use them, Hyper. He doesn't know how powerful they are. Yeah. Let's get on with it. Let's get on with it. So kitty hands over here in the teal, red black over here in the, well, crimson actually, so quite appropriate for his name. He never builds air. Why is it okay that he never builds air, but it's not okay that I never build in like any game, frankly? Red Alert 2 has really ruined me for almost any RTS. I just have an absolute hatred of building infantry in any RTS game. If I can build tanks, I'm building tanks. Manches are my favorite because I'm a scummy knob player. There we go. There we go. Yeah, with the stealth upgrade. To be fair though, Hyper, I'm with you on that one. I am very much with you on that one. Like a batch of 5, 6, 7 of those. Do God's work. I really like Heinz. I like discs, and I like Russia Tesla Bomb Kirovs. I'd love to see some of them used actually. Heinz. Do Heinz only have a minigun, or do they have the rockets as well? Interesting. So red going for another portal. What is this? Wait. What the hell happened? Anyone got any idea what they're talking about? Probably massive lag. Okay. I can't. That's why Kirov is underappreciated. I think the real way to use him is to force fire the ground and let the Tesla rocks hit the enemy so that the Kirov doesn't have to be in melee. Interesting idea. China fire. Oh, it was lag. Hands in China and always has a big lag. That is unfortunate. So what you're saying is Hans is lag switching to win. I got you, chat. I got you. Yes, RGL registrations are open ATM. Oh, yes. Do go over and register for OpenRA
Gamer League. Great legends. Good legs. I don't know. Whatever the GL stands for. Okay. Right, look, Global League. There we go. You know what? If Cav is in there, I'm gonna have to ask Caution if I can cast his game. I know Caution does a lot of OpenRA stuff, so I'm gonna have to ask if I can sneak in. Just because I know it'll tilt him. Mark and I are best friends. And if I remember or somebody reminds me, I'll play a short clip and so you can hear him saying exactly that. Right, so we got refs coming out. This is pretty much a mirror build. We do have interlopers here. Caution skip last season. That's back into a lot of a casting. It's a long-running OpenRA league. Yeah, I got that impression of my limited understanding of OpenRA, limited knowledge of OpenRA. Nice base walking out of Kitty Hands over here. It's a little bit thicker, a little bit more solid than Red. Nice flank. What was Kitty doing? Completely out of position. This is going to put him low power as well. Okay, the interloper tanking really nicely. That one tanking less nicely. The cash of Red has the advantage in cash. Oh, sorry, unit value. And a lot more disintegrators there, I think, for Red. Yeah. Really smart to move it forward and have it as like the point of the V, whereas Hans's interloper was just kind of there in the line, and also was a bit late to the fight. Yikes. What are we looking at here? What are we looking at in terms of army? 73 warriors, 0 fans. Got some gunwalkers, ravagers. Yeah, 4 ravagers aren't going to count to 73 warriors though. We have a leecher out for Red. Yeah, this is not looking good for him. He needs to follow through though. His refs are exposed. What? Oh, you mean Hans's refs are exposed? Yeah. I like this. I like this. Perfect. See, I knew what I was doing. I knew he'd build a tower there. Unfortunately, Hans can't fight one army, let alone both. I take it back. Plasma cannons, fucking broken. Oh, well, no, actually, it was the Ravagers being broken. Yeah. Does get 1 ref, but there's still 2 over here, right? You can, you know, it's a dead patch, right? You can long distance mine that. I think Kitty over here going a little bit too deep.
Elite Orb regenning. Production now. Oh, we have tripods. We have no air. This is very, very disappointing from, well, Hans is, Hans can't meme. He can't mess around. He's got limited cash. Red could absolutely build some air. Very disappointing. Where are you? Oh, he'll get it. He will 100% get that. Uh-oh. Leech are doing work. I don't know. I think he could have taken that. Look at the health on the plasma cannons. $8K to 18. Red's eco though. Jesus H Christ. He has no knowledge that anything's up here, but game sense is tingling. And brave Sir Hans ran away. He's a bit boned. He didn't get this, or maybe he did and it was recapped. I wasn't paying attention. This army I think is fucked. I think Redden wins this. Sorry, Hans wins this. Oh, his positioning. He should have waited until they all got up there, but he did still win. Wait, did he lose his MTV in that fight? Yeah, his unit positioning was not there. He's rebuilding, but it's gonna be a minute. Looking for those Seekers. They're going to take out Warp or Wrath. And the Ravage is just gonna clean this up, and that's gonna be GG. No MCV, no War Factory production because you're building MCV. Wait, you can move these? I was not aware of this. Oh, wait, no, I thought that was the Leecher. Yeah, okay, my bad. Yeah. Was you use a Coney Island intentionally to tank? I don't know, maybe. Man, they get melted. Yeah. No way Hans wins this. GG.
Battle control terminated.
Some good damn games, Seth. Yes, indeedy. Yeah, agreed.
So both different factions. Both different factions. Did they go any screen and any again? Have a quick look. No. Hans picks Traveler 69. Gets Innovators and Lacerators. Fast Walkers, Advanced Articulators, yeah. Ion Surge. All kind of good basic stuff. Nothing too sexy and exciting. Red, however, goes complete BM and disrespectful and says go any. Hans again doesn't know what faction he is, but Red confident that he can play anything and gets GDI robotics. So no mind control. Yeah. Nano repair, yeah. Let's see how much he uses ARC. He was dead, blacking him. Yeah, that's true. But then you could argue that it's Black not wanting to, not wanting to risk it. Oh, wait, hang on. I paused. I thought, what the hell? My first love, I think it's a weaker faction, but it puts out some of the cheapest heavy armor in the game. Yes. Yes. It seems like a pretty forgiving faction. Like for lower levels. Like if you're a newer player, you can play with it against somebody who's kind of round about your level. And you can do really well with it. Why does it struggle when it at high levels? Why is it actually a weaker faction? Okay, so top versus bottom. Ooh, Hans loses the assimilator. He loses the NG. War Factory coming out for Red already. Third refinery for Hans. Not sure I like that. Not sure I like that. Red gonna lose this oil, but then this is gonna do some work. Hans now in an uncertain situation. Is Hans gonna chase? Like, Red can't win this. Sorry, is Hans gonna Hans can't win this. Is Red gonna chase? Well, two oils to one right now. Miners, another ref now. The war is already out. APC to cap that. No, this is an APC up to the oils here, right? Yeah. Another portal? Why? Oh, just for the warrior spam. Knife moving to T2. LC needs a lot of tech and investment to actually set up and take advantage of cheap armor. Okay. Also, Guardian drones being made more bursty so that early mid-game harass will be stronger. Battle tanks, we have MLRS, we have Warhogs, we got all of that cool, sexy GDI stuff coming. And this is going to be a screen victory here. Now, is Kitty Hands gonna take advantage of this frankly disgusting army differential and push? Guard towers, we have battle tanks. Ooh, painful. Mel's a good anti-imp. Does get one. Not sure that was worth. Yeah, I know. What's this? What? Declare your allegiance and side with the Skrin rebels? Requires 4 refineries. Oh, is this a power thing? Is this like a tech upgrade? I've not seen this before. Now, I don't know. I can only assume that this is based in what generally is considered a little known fact, which is it's quite possible that the Skrin mentioned in CNC3 are not actually, or the Skrin in CNC3 are not actually the Skrin. Branch into different tech pods after 4Fs. Interesting. Yeah. But yeah, there's it's yes. It's unclear. Thank you, EA. But EA do leave open and do when you're playing the Skrin campaign in CNC3, the kind of Eva system, the commander of the Skrin talks to you and talks about their enemy being the Skrin. And so it's debatable whether the Skrin are actually the Skrin. Because certainly the Skrin you players in the campaign don't seem to see themselves as Skrin. It's a single throwaway line. But it's there. Right, now what do we have? Vulcans make sense, right? How's that eco? That boat broke as fuck. Okay. Meow Kitty has double oil. Funny if they answered all that in Scenes 4, but since no one played it, the question is still left unanswered. What do you mean no one played it, Maestro? I played a 5v5 human game of Scenes 4 last night. It's like 2.5 hours. Got 10 people together and we played Scenes 4. It was great fun. It was, well, with the one mod that exists for it. It was quite, we need to balance it. We need to balance it. Good fight. Walker's taking down the air, ripping it to shreds. Legato's happy. Proving the air is useless. But no, the tanks can't beat that. I take that back. The tanks can absolutely beat that. Got 10 people together. Says enough. Dude, I've actually got one new person out of that. Mango's messaged me yesterday and say, hey, I've got a friend who is interested in joining next time. I said, absolutely. Merle's only one of them. Someone mod it? Yeah. Google CNC4 1.04 patch. Actually, it's fun. It is fun. It's fun with CNC4. It's fun with friends. Anything new and sexy coming out? Okay, we've got Intruders coming out for Kitty. Need a 100 PopCap mod. These Ravagers gonna melt the end. There's no chance. Redden is dead. This is so over. GG. $100 PopCap mod. Well, I mean, it should be easy enough to edit the .beg file.
Battle control terminated.
All right. And now we go to Alstar's hometown.
I assume Alstar lives in Krakow.
He's Polish. Krakow's one of 2 places in Poland. It's 50-50 chance. We have... Is Meow going... Did he go any or did he pick this?
Battle control initialized.
I Reddened again, going balls to walls, picking any. Gone Legion. Microwave tank, APC, battle tank, replace the light tank. Nice. Stolen technology. Cash hack, hacker cell. I want to see if these get used. Stolen tech units all have a 10% discount. Interesting. Traveler 69. Let's see if this works for him. One oil, 2 oil, 3 oil, 4 oil. Nice big flat open map. Nod. I have an advantage here. Okay, so red going top, hands going bottom. Hands bottom. What are they producing? Pretty standard opening. No big fights. Looks like red might be gearing up for one though. No, okay, he's pulling back. He'll be low power. Is he gonna sell a ref or build a power plant? He's done this a few times. I haven't paid attention. That oil is open for the taking. He sells the ref. Okay. I don't like that. Don't like that. He has the money. So red gonna try and counter this by doing the same. I'm not sure it's gonna work. Ah, no, it will.
Red building. Another Hon? What is this build? I'm very confused. Can they get there in time? Yes, they can. 100% they can, because they need to get to there to kill. This seems like it seemed pointless. I don't like this build from red. Hands looking nice. Put those on hold. Why? That's got to be a misclick. Scale later? Yeah, but why not just build these later? Or do you mean, I mean, unless he's gonna garrison these in the pyramid and convert them. Like, he's broke. He can't even afford double racks. Better positioning for hands, I think, but does he have enough? No, is the answer. This is I don't know if it's any good armor tank from Black, yeah. Why not just like Yoda and go all in? He easily wins that fight. Yep. And now the turrets are going to be ready. This is so weird. Oh. You're not getting that. And then you change target way too late. Oh. Don't know what to say. Not sure if Hans turrets last game doesn't make you fear into Black. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of looking around thinking, what's Black? What's red, Black? What's he kind of waiting for? And it looks like it's mass. And that's a really bad idea. Because Hans can just try and build counters. I'd also be placing down a few of these turrets. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. This is the vulnerable area.
Okay, so we have comm center available. What on earth is Red doing? I mean, Hans is waiting for this attack. His lack of scout, like, you could have sent a couple of warriors out. And there's a radar scan, and is Red gonna run away? Yeah. Sort of understandable, you know. Yeah, what he came for. Get out, but he doesn't want to get strung out like this. Unfortunately, Hans is out of position as well. Excellent use of armor at the front. And you see that Hans' army dropping so damn fast. And then the attack at the bottom as well. Is playing safely with the info he has? Makes sense, makes sense.
Battle control terminated.
Well then. We have those games done, so commiserations to well, I say commiserations, there is a lower bracket. I keep forgetting about this. So we will see WhoCares and Hans again at some point. Loser of 2. What? There we go. So Hans is gonna be there, and WhoCares is going to be there. Right. Well, let me get my special map, which I'm going to assume is Legato versus Hyper. There, and where am my replay folder? Here's the replay folder. Knockout R2 spoilers exclamation point. You exclamation point in a file name. Actually, if I have to remove that. In a subfolder called spoilers, just in case. Yeah, so what I have here is HyperVexed versus Legato. Replays. Here we go. But this is spoilers. For anybody who does, well, it's too late now. I mean, if you've watched this far, you know that these guys are playing. So these are the last 3 I've got. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. I don't mute myself. Not bad. HyperVexed Legato, let's go.
Battle control initialized.
Nah, it's when you go and forget to mute yourself, right? Joking. TOS, please. 100% joking. I saw a clip. I saw a clip. In fact, I know I've seen live somebody do that for real on stream. Fucking idiot. If you don't get what I'm talking about, then don't worry about it. Harbinger for Legato. Hyper going Shadow. Fucking shameless. As always. And by always, I mean that one situation. Harbinger, Legato. Legato going for a faction that specializes, or one of their bonuses is cheaper aircraft. And he's like, no, this is my most hated unit in the whole damn game. So he's going for the Ruiners and the Darkeners. The map. 1 oil, 2 oil, 3 oil, 4 oil. And hopefully they're both green. One of the things I quite like about Red Alert 2 series is that it's red and yellow are the standard colors, or red and blue. And you get players going, it had players in Mental Omega going, oh, why can't I pick my color when I'm hosting? And I'm like, because no. If you pick similar colors, then it's a pain. Nope. Legato flexing here and not building any infantry at all. Like literally none. Look at this cocky motherfucker. We've got shameless versus cocky. I don't know how I want to lose more. Oh, I need now decides to build a engineer and sends a gunwalker over for knowing full well that that's gonna be in the control of Hyper. Gets the NG. He doesn't win this fight, not unless he micros. Does he? No. Tell me no. Are you absolutely I'm rooting for Hyper now. Watching an Infantry 8 play versus sophisticated thinking man. To be fair, this is like my ideal way of playing. That was so this is disgusting. Hands, you have my permission to go full stealth. Shameless. was earlier. You can see I attack where the opponent is weak. He cannot even defend against my insults. But quoting Sun Tzu and somehow playing it off as your strategic genius, I hate you. Okay, so Legato does in fact build some infantry, but like a measured amount. He's still down on oil. Somehow up on eco. The hell? Hyper, how is Hyper doing this badly on eco? Yep. Engineer. I 100% rate this play. It's maximal efficiency. And yeah, that's absolutely to be commended. A lot of disintegrators here. Again, actually, really good play. Double, I'm going to call them sentry guns. Sorry, guys. Just generic T1 defense up there. I don't know about you guys, but the music is too loud. As great as the music is, it's too loud. If I can't hear the guns shooting, it's too loud. Oh no, I didn't pause it. I'm so sorry. I forget the escape menu doesn't pause games. Going for the miner. Wow. He gets 2 miners before being put away. Jesus Christ. Looks like he spent some time with learning from Harvey. Yeah, it's open and exposed. Oh. Oh, I didn't even see. Oh, you sent the energy down there? Alright, well, let's see how well you do here with gunwalkers versus tanks. This is really quite bad positioning for Legato, but he does realize it and pull off, and the corruptors form a good kind of anchor point. Really nice microing and targeting there, which we don't always see. Haven't always seen. Hyper getting surrounded there, but Legato just went out of the army value. Let's look at production. What's a bit going on? We've got Legato building Darkener tanks. These do percentage damage, right? So they're good versus the tougher the enemy is, the better they are. Like typical missile, of course. And these are absolutely useless against infantry, aren't they? Sort of.
Well, black holes, well, they have a slowing effect, and they do AoE damage, technically, I guess. But this inflob is, Legato's like, no, you know what? Okay, now he's gonna build. Oh, gets the commando. But, targeting the Darkener tanks. Let me just. One moment, guys. I need to find exact words to describe what just happened. Ah, yes. What you're watching is an infantry ape play versus a sophisticated thinking man. Let's just save that for later. You never know when that fantastically worded quote might come in helpful again. We must make sure that I remember that for future reference. Another commander coming out from Hyper. We have a Banshee. First Banshee I have seen in any of the games, I think. Banshee's good versus buildings, base defenses. If I can fucking click it. And heavy armor. The Banshee here doing actually what it's supposed to do in CNC lore. That bullshit. Hyper using the stealth artillery. Damn, drags the commander with the stealth artillery. And now light tanks? Where were they? You weren't producing any before. 2 Banshees out? Okay, that's nice. But I would have hit the AA first. Because now you can't attack anything. And this looks over. 50% less damage to AA units. Yeah, of course it does. I forgot that. Commander don't work. He is taken out. I mean, behind this, Legato just pump. Actually, can we also appreciate for a moment? No, okay, there's not too much to appreciate. Oh, the stealth tanks. Shameless plays. But the double... Where's Eco at? I thought I saw more portals and warp spheres, I must admit. No, okay, nothing to appreciate over there. Apart from the shameless stealth tank plays, but unfortunately it's too little too late. Temple of Nod gonna go down. MCV still up. Does lose the oil. Still has top left and bottom right oil, or otherwise known as top right and bottom left oil. But look, I mean, look at that income. I mean, it's trailing 60 seconds, but we'll lose that oil now. So those stealth tanks, they took down a power plant, right? And possibly a ref. Radar. Ah, yes, they took down the radar. That's it. Thank you. Do shout if you want me to look at a particular thing up here. I'm just kind of flicking through the ones that things that I tend to focus on. Things like production, I feel like the most useful thing to look at if I'm not talking about anything up here in particular. But tell me if there's something else that you think is useful to see. Okay, you see this? You see this? Okay, now you turn around. Cool. We'll lose a power plant. He's now low power. But getting attacked at the top. And Legato microing on 3 fronts. Forces the underploy. He shouldn't get this. Yeah, no, he doesn't. He doesn't. AFK miner, low power. Very low power. Commanders are ruining my life. Yep. You know what you could use to get rid of a commando? A devastated warship. Commando can't kill that. Nice try, but too many gun walkers. Too many gun walkers here. That was... Why did you take that fight, Hyper? You could have run back, built a tower. Good, he gets the Spectre out. Oh, he gets Stealth Comanche upgrade. Oh, well, Hyper kind of took the fight. I'd rewind if I could. The other problem with this color is it's almost the same as Tiberium. So if I look at a mini-map to see if there's stealth tanks anywhere, I can't see it. Or them. Hey, Hyper does hold. This is a to me it looks pretty close. Like Hyper's losing and I wouldn't be surprised if he lost, but he's not dead yet. This is going to make him dead though if he doesn't sort it out. That was stupid. And unfortunately there's not much of an answer with the Darkener tank. Wow, her moves. Oh, you are casting? Yeah, exactly. MVT, I still do the old casting every now and again. Just, you know, for games that are a bit more interesting than, you know, the millionth Marco vs. Legend RAT series. Where, oh my god, he built a tank. Oh my god, he built a tank as well. Now, how well can they position their tank and dogs to off this 10-minute game and with 0 fights? Well done, Legato. Natural caster, exactly. You know, man, if I could cast like Dota or CS, I'd 100% look at getting, like, trying to cast those professionally. I mean, I could cast them. I mean, if I played I just don't play the games. I don't know how they work. If you see me start to cast, if you see me start to play a sort of major esport or a game that's a major esport, then you know why. I love your t-shirt. Oh, thank you. It goes with my picture. But no, well done to Legato. Hyper's filthy stealth tactics couldn't save him here.
Battle control terminated.
Never stopped you before. True. Don't remember being a young CNC fan back in the day and randomly seeing Tyrone's Son on a store shelf. I've never known they even made a sequel and buying it. Wow. Yeah, no, I never really, as a kid, I never saw anything like this in store. Like, I got I mean, I have these from back in the day. It says CD, not DVD. Came in 2 parts. And the whole GDI disc and NOD disc. And codes on the back of boxes. My RA2 one even has an advert for Dune on the back. Emperor Battle for Dune on the back. But I mean, I never went shopping for them or anything. Found your blue Dune 2000. I have the original CNC one, Windows 95 VGA CD-ROM. Damn, man, that's got to be worth something. I mean, that's probably the oldest one I have. Yeah, that's got the Tib Sun has to be the oldest one I have. And Tib Sun Firestorm in a conveniently labeled Tiberian Sun Firestorm. It looks so bootleg. Never owned CNC one on PC. I played it on. I didn't play it until after I played Red Alert 2 and Tib Sun. And I was born in '95, so when CNC 1 came out, I was like 2.5 months old. Play the same missions over and over and over and build beautiful bases. Dude, we all did. We all did. No campaign CD was missing for like 6 years, so I played way later. I got stuck in RA1 on the Allied mission where you have to go inside, like you destroy the, you have to like beat the Soviet base, and then you have to go like do an indoor mission in a facility, and you're on like a time limit, and I could never do it. I can never do it. So I never saw the final mission of the Allies until many years later. I mean, I was like 6 when I first tried it, I think. Probably, that makes sense. I didn't complete it until maybe when I was 11 or 12, and I went back to RA1 for like a quick playthrough. I was never an RA1 guy. I was a Tib Sun and RA2 guy. All right, game number 2. You only play the first mission of Knob without a CD with Seth introducing himself. I've heard that before, yeah. I've heard that, yeah.
Battle control initialized.
All right. So Legato sticking with the Pro Devastator warship faction. Hyper switching to Marked of Cain. Acolytes, Venoms, Subterranean Strike. The Acolytes and Templars I'm expecting to be used. Don't like a gen launch for Oldham CNC? No. No. the closest thing you have is well, the closest thing you have is CNCnet and the CNCnet builds. Like all of the old games except Red Alert 2 are freeware. Like not abandonware, actual freeware. EA released them all in 2011 as freeware. So there is a CNCnet build of each of them, a community build for each of them on the CNCnet website. On the CNCnet website. And the CNCnet builds are very mod friendly. But it's nothing like Gen Launcher. The CNCnet also patches Red Alert 2 for sort of modern systems and stuff. But again, that's the closest you've got. And provides multiplayer for all of that. Where you get the mods from? ModDB and places like that. You gotta find them. You gotta find them. There's no like central well, ModDB is the central repository, I guess, but yeah, you've got to. There's no like mod. I mean, even Gen Launcher, right? There's a lot more mods for generals than just the 20 or 18 in Gen Launcher. I only bother with those because I don't know generals well enough to try messing around with installing mods on top. But RA2 I kind of know when things break, why they break. Or I can guess, depending on how it breaks, so I can fix it myself. Okay, quick move from Legato. Well, I say quick move. Faster move than Hyper moved. 3 minus 2. Oh yeah, Hyper going ultra aggression. And you're seeing this with his income. Again, we see Hyper get both oils, so that might be why he's so confident. Oh, running away across Tiberium as well. Does get the gun launcher, the gun tank. Will he get 10 of them? Yeah, the tanks, good play from Hyper. The infantry, less so. Just. Now he sees it. Now he sees it. Oh, he doesn't kill the racks, but does kill the miner. And absolutely decimates Legato there. Legato low power. Well, okay, no, it was low power from Nerve Center. Kill the power plant, my guy. Kill the power plant. My guy. Oh, you fool. Can intercept these reinforcements coming across now. Nice use of artillery. But the corruptors are just so powerful. Back home. What have we got? They got us sitting on broke. Still 2 oils. 4 Harveys apiece. Army values. Yep. Yep. Indeed it does. Thank you very much, Doc, for hacking this together during your lunch break. Yeah, 133 speed is great. Oh, bikes. Oh, there's an oil at the back. Yeah, okay. So 3 oils to 1. I know the power plant wouldn't have done anything major, but... Ooh! Legato not paying attention, I don't think. And the bike's going around sniping the miners is not going to get that one. Storm Tower. No, don't pull the whole army back. Nice. And Legate sent off into the outer darkness over there. Now, depending on how much patience Hyper has, he can just walk through its entire base. Just don't get caught by that turret. Or, you know, the indestructible buzzer swarms that will just ruin your infantry. And frankly, half the time your infantry can never escape from that because they go prone because they're under attack. So they move so slowly that the buzzer swarm has the same speed as the crawling infantry. So it's guaranteed kill. Nice. I'm in poverty. Good. This is what happens when you don't get oils. Acolytes. And they heal and tip because they're cyborgs. Oh no, Legato's in trouble. And it is. Woo!
Battle control terminated.
So, game number 3. Don't know how to beat Acolyte Templar Scrin. Devastator. 100% Smiley beat me to it. So, same factions.
Battle control initialized.
Right. I know, we're the same factions. What am I doing? Don't need to do that. I've smelled my weakness to Acolyte Templar. Very good. Just 2 oils? Yes.
I know what he's going to do now, so I'll try to adapt. Sorry, guys. One sec. I'll just go show you something. So, notice how on screen right now, notice right here, it says in the top left, Legato. And he's building infantry, right? Building infantry. Exactly. Played his map on purpose because only 2 oils. I haven't played in a long time and I'm not confident in winning early game oil wars. Fair shout, fair shout. That's a fair reason for not going for them. Set up, you bastard. Okay, right. You can have a zoomed out view.
Ugh. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Eleven. 12. 13. 14. 15.
Bastard. Right. So both are moving on to War Factory Tech, although Hyper's a little bit behind. I share my pain with you. Yes, thank you very much for that. Thank you for that one. Ref's nerve center. Hyper not trying to go for an oil war. Interesting. He knows that you're not a fan of going for oils because you hate money. And so I'm surprised he didn't try and push that, expecting you not to be there at all. Still ecoing up from Hyper. Well, I guess if you're going mass in mass like T1, you've got to go multi-ref. Oh no, he moved. My bad. I thought he was going 4th war back at his 4th minor back at his main. Unlimited. Uh-oh. Did he run past? Game is over. Lost 1 disintegrator. GG's. Get the fuck out of here. Both expanded nicely. Unfortunately. Legato ahead on miners, but still broke. How I died, dude. Like the lack of any vision. Could be an army sitting right here. You never know.
Screen Tech Center. We're playing pretty chill at the moment. We have radar out. We've got the Temple of Nod coming. Gunwalkers, intruders, acolytes. Uh-oh. It's Legato's weakness. Wait, hang on. Why is oh, it's the end of his gun. So one of those instead of raw guns, they get like, you remember the cheap Chinese plastic guns that you bought in the 90s, which, you know, would be camouflage green or red, unlike the modern ones, which are also bright yellow, but they'd have like a red cap on the end. Or the really cool ones and all the really cheap ones would make a sound when you pull the trigger, and there'd be a light on the end. Be acolyte. Hyper's back. Hyper's back. The acolyte Templar of mass rifles. Acolytes are mainly anti-light unit. What? You beat acolyte with mass rifles, AK. Oh yeah, light is not, infantry is not light. Infantry is infantry. These are light. Yeah, I forgot. I have to try that. I still don't know who wins, guys. Still don't know who wins. Is it anybody's game right now? Acolytes don't do good versus infantry spam for cost. Okay. Ha 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 ha. That'll carry you though. 450. Yeah, 450 versus 100, or even worse versus 275.
There is a very unstable situation on the ground.
Also, can we just appreciate this?
Quickly.
Look at the map vision, and then look at all this vision. Again. This is why Legato doesn't need to build infantry to scout, because he's thinking. Ooh, SSMs. SSMs. This is the first time I've seen an SSM, I think. You guys told me I need to scout more. So I do. It's like they're out of position. They're way out of position. All right, let's slow this down. Let's slow this down. I feel like these fights, you should slow down to speed 1. The Ruiner. Kind of doing some work. That sniper absolutely annihilating. Woo! The Buzzer Swarm. That thing is broken as fuck. Does C4 the annihilates tripod. Oops, I thought I was at the commando. Nope. Reminds me of how reminds me of the final mission in mission 30 or mission 29, where you got those stupid tripods. And I spent like 2 hours reloading a save trying to beat the devastated first stupid tripod. Had to like clutch it with commandos, banshees, mass inf. Are avatars in this version? No. No. I'm not sure they fit into any nod like faction builds. Or like the kind of lore of the nod. Marked? Oh, okay. GDR gets Juggernauts. It's just not hate. Everyone keeps asking for avatars. Alright, what's the situation here? Also, ooh. So they've spread out to the same points. Miners, Hyper's down 1. Let's have a look at the army graph. Hyper, up. Almost times 2. That fight did not go well for him. That commander did absolute work. Especially taking out an annihilator tripod, which are expensive boys. Earning. Oh no, that's like just income over the last 60 seconds. What do we got? We got Acolytes and Templars. Remind me what Templars are good versus. Strong versus Imp. That's it. That's it. Imp and light armor. Also Imp and light armor. Yeah, see, I never understood really the difference between Acolytes and Templars. Ah, they're Acolytes but better? Okay, gotcha. Legato with 3 annihilated tripods. If only he had a Devastator warship to cover them as a form of artillery. But these things are very powerful. I want to have a check on upgrades because I haven't. I just quantum. Okay, Legato hates upgrades. Typical missiles required. Cyborg speed. Yeah, quantum capacitors. Do they affect? They affect Templars. Ooh. No cyborg armor though. Ask and you shall receive. Screen upgrades are not as good as other factions generally, I think, so I don't usually bother. Fair enough. I mean, this is some nice, well, not Q move. I'm not sure about running away there. Could have used the turret to tank while he did a load of damage. Does lose it. But the rest of the army gets cleaned up. And that brought the values closer together. What's resource conversion? Oh. The like slurping up the Tiberium and to buff the annihilators. Gosh, his eco is just disgusting right now. Hyper realizes his is a bit weak. Builds another rough. What in terms of numbers? No idea. Yeah, it like buffs there. It buffs like Tiberium based weaponry by quite a lot. Is it? Yeah. It's more than it's. I'm not sure it's 100%, but it's definitely more than 10. I can believe it's somewhere between 20 and 50. Okay, what in God's name was that? Oh, was that Frenzy? Movement speed and rate of fire of targeted units. Increases the movement speed and rate of fire of targeted units. A weaken for a short time after Frenzy wears off. Well, Legato the only one with an oil right now. But Hyper moving here. Okay, no, Legato's moved there as well. Where's his MCV? Ah, ooh. Gonna be a big ass fight. He's gonna put a ref down there as well. If Legato can hold this, be a turning point in a long game. Nice. Yeah, so Sam's about to ruin that imp for me. Nope, in fact, they're not. Slide to the left, slide to the right. Oh, man. Yeah, you have my condolences. And the Venoms. Yeah, the pressure being put. Why no? You could place the. You could have placed your turret down. There goes the tech center. Wave number 2. Another war factory coming out because you lost it. Oh no, no, you didn't. Yeah, these Templars wrecking shop. And is he gonna go down as well? And that's a GG. Damn.
Hyper doing very nicely there.
GG's Hyper.
Battle control terminated.
After 0-20, he finally won. Right. That's not what I want to show you. I want to have a look at the brackets. Alrighty, so we have wait a minute. Can I do this? Is there like a... I can edit image. Can I draw on it? Markup? Yes. Awesome. Okay. So we have Blackened going through. We have Hyper going through. And we have Hyper going through. Then we have... Why can't I change the color of this? Select again to change ink properties. Ha! Okay. We have hands. Going down to number 2. Then we have WhoCares going down to number 3. Then we have Legato. He's number 7. So Legato
going down here is going to play Han. Legato versus Kitty Hands. I can't write, okay, guys, on, like, you know, the internet on a screen. Fuck! You're a really big PP. Can't even get the right damn color. Oh yeah, that's close enough. Close enough, guys. And edited hopefully this week sometime. Oh yeah, and then we got Oops and Gavin up at the top. Oh, hyper looking good. Hyper looking good. We shall see how this goes. I'm gonna call it there, strangely for me. I'm gonna call it there. I'm feeling very tired. I felt crap all day. I'm just gonna have some food early and come back early. Really hyper to win this. I see. I don't know any of you guys. I don't know anyone well enough to really like root for somebody. Underdog Glop and also American like me. Right here. Well, it's always nice when you got like players who've been around for a while but haven't ever broken into that sort of that scene or that upper tier, right? And they come in and they start doing well. So for sure. Has anybody decided whether Inno is a Smurf or whether it is in fact just a brand new player who's really good at RTS games? Oh, will Kato and Strongberg remain undefeated? But they can't both remain undefeated, will they? Was interesting. Also interesting to see how Chinese players do versus the rest. For the longest time we couldn't play versus each other because of insane latency. True. You and just good. Okay. You know, replays on the RA ladder now. Yeah. I've seen some of them. Definitely looks good. Definitely looks good. Somebody to raid. Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of these. We've seen some good games. We've seen definitely some good games. I don't think any of the ones today were major throws. Hey! Thanks, Leggy. Tengu. That's much appreciated, buddy. I've had a lot of fun casting these. I think we're gonna have to, there were no absolute catastrophes today. Which is a bit of a shame. Always nice to see somebody really fuck up. A lot of fun to watch. Well, like I said, I will make sure I'll make sure I cast the rest of them. Because I'm enjoying these. Yeah, I will when something else gets played, I will tack on some more multiplayer replays as well. I've got one from HOD. No, I've got one from Hyper, sorry. Crazy replay. But I'm feeling absolutely wrecked right now. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. Get some food and come back. I'll probably play Empire Earth this evening. Yeah, ain't nobody getting out of this tournament clean. The quality looks really good. The quality looks really good. Like, everybody looks to be people. It looks like there are counters for each person, right? There's no standard. If at least from like the group stage games, that even the people who were winning, it looked like there were multiple players who were at the same level as each other. Because sometimes you get tournaments where somebody is just head and shoulders above everybody else, right? And yeah, you kind of know who's going to win.